Hi, in this video, I'd like to give you a little information about installing and using the Respondus Lockdown Browser. So whenever you go to your Blackboard course, over in the menu, you'll see the Respondus link that I've added here. And this will direct you to a folder that should have everything that you need to get started using the Respondus Lockdown Browser program. So inside of here, I've listed a few things that you'll need to know and kind of a step-by-step on what you need to do to get everything set up. There's about a 5-step thing that I'd like for you to go through. First of all, there's a little introduction video. This is made by the company that kind of gives you an idea of what this browser is and how it operates. We're going to be using this semester. The browser is a lockdown, what's called a lockdown browser. So that means it blocks use of other browsers. So if you're normally using something like Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge, or if you're using a Mac, you may have Safari or whatever. And so that means that you won't be able to use any of those other browsers. You'll only be using this browser. This will become your new way to access Blackboard just for the exams. All right. In addition, it includes what's called Respondus Monitor. And what that will do is use a webcam to record a video while you are completing that exam. And so, like I said, there's a 5-step process here. Watch a little brief, it's like 2 minutes. There's some information in a student quick start guide. This is a PDF file here. And once you click on that, you'll open up. It gives you some basic information, what it is, how to install it. There's a link I'm going to show you. You need to close all your programs, locate the lockdown browser, shortcut, double click it to install. If you are a Mac user, then you can go to your applications folder, and that should be where your lockdown browser will be. And then whenever you may be prompted, if you have a program that's running, you may be prompted to close down any other applications or programs that may be running. It says just click yes for that. It will open up Blackboard, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. You'll log into Blackboard as normal, and then you'll navigate to your test to start taking your test. So like I said, this is just a little quick guide, but it has a lot of good information in it to get you started. All right, so that's most of what's located in this folder. Now, the last 2 things in the folder here is where you can actually download the program. And then right below it, I'll show you this in just a minute, but right below it, I put a link to just a practice quiz. And all that does is just kind of, it doesn't count for a grade. All it does is check your computer to make sure that it is capable of running the program and that it has a working audio and working audio function for the microphone and working webcam. All right, so the first thing you'll need to do here is to click on this link. This actually takes you to where you're going to download the program. You see the big install button. Notice it already recognizes that we're at Johnston Community College. So you install. Of course, right now I'm using Mozilla Firefox as I'm working with a PC. And so if you're using a different browser, maybe Chrome or Edge or whatever, your screen may look a little different. But like I said, I'm using the Mozilla Firefox browser right now. So it's asking me if I want to save this file. So I'm going to hit Save File. And that is going to download this to my computer. And for this Firefox browser, it puts it into a download folder. So I click this, and I've already previously downloaded it, but I can open up my download folder. This is the installation folder or the installation file here. All right. Once I have it here, I still have to install it. All right. This is just the program to install the lockdown browser. So for this PC computer, all I'm going to do is double click this, and it should start the process to actually install this onto my computer system. And it takes a few seconds. It's asking me if I want to install it. I'll just click yes. It's a relatively small application, and so it doesn't usually take very long to go through the installation program. As you see, it's pretty much almost finished now. And so I had already installed it previously, so I'm telling it just to do a reinstallation. All right, now that I've downloaded the program, and again, this was my installation file here, this is now the actual link to the program. That should open it up. So I just, again, I'm using a PC, so I double click that. And then let's say yes. And it is actually opening the program now. This is now how you're going to access, whenever it's time to take an exam, this is what you're going to be doing to actually take your exam. And so it opens up, it looks just like Blackboard is. And so this is your new browser. Notice that I can't open up any new windows or sites here, but I'm going to log into Blackboard just like I normally would, using my username and password. I'm going to go to my class that has my exam. I'm going to show you how to, for this course, all of your exams will be into this exam folder. But for now, I'm going to show you what you need to do first is take that practice quiz. So we'll go back to the Respondus folder. I'm still in the Lockdown browser. I'm going to click on this folder because that's where the quiz is at. Remember, I put that quiz down here below, and I'll click on this link, and that opens up my quiz. And then when I hit continue, what should happen is it's going to check to see if my audio is working. It'll check to make sure the webcam is working. If you're getting a message that says enter a password, it's because that you're not in the Lockdown browser. So if you try to go to Mozilla or Chrome or Safari or whatever other browser that you may be used to using, if you go to one of those browsers, then it's going to ask you for a password. That means you're not in the correct program. You have to go to the Lockdown browser window. So you'll be taking your test, your exams in this course from using the Lockdown browser program. So I hope this is helpful to kind of get you started using the program.